everybody, this is Etho, and welcome back to another episode of the Let's Play series. If you remember last time, we worked on the bee farm, and we worked on the witch farm. And what? Well, I did a bunch of work off camera here. I did a bunch of caving in the areas, so now the witch farm, if you remember last time, was barely functional. Now we're actually getting a decent amount now that the caves are lit up pretty well. And I did some work on the bee farm. The plan was we were gonna work on finishing up both farms today in this episode. But the new snapshot's out. Change of plans, we're gonna go check out the Nether. I am so excited. I decided to install the snapshot. Usually I don't do that, because, you know, there's always risk of technical problems and whatnot. But I think we're gonna be okay with it this time. All right, everybody, so here's the deal with our world. Our Nether hub is roughly at 0, in the Nether. It's a little bit off. This is the center of our Nether hub, like where I'm standing. It's like minus 43 and 11. Why I didn't just build it at 0, I will never know. But it's pretty close to 0. That's what counts, right? We're gonna go off, I think this way is our best shot at getting to the new Nether terrain here. So we generated this world during the pre-release that introduced Nether fortresses. There hasn't been many Nether updates since then, but there was one that added Nether quartz and the lava pockets. Before that update came into effect, I went around my Nether like a 2000 by 2000 area centered on the 0. So I know once I go, you see we're about to get to minus 1000 on the Z coordinate. Once we hit that point, I know that Nether quartz is going to start showing up in lava pockets. When I'm within that area, I'm safe to dig in the Nether, and I'll never have to worry about dying from lava appearing out of nowhere, right? I have gone outside of this 2000 by 2000 border, though, to hunt Nether quartz, and unfortunately I've done that in kind of an unorganized way. So with this new update that introduces new terrain, I'm kind of curious how it's gonna happen. If it's gonna have like a bunch of chunk borders and stuff, we'll find out. But from what I've seen, it doesn't actually change the Nether generation. It just kind of skins it with the new biomes. So I think we'll be okay. But we should get to it like just over this way if we go for a bit, I think. Woohoo. Nothing yet. Maybe I've gone this way. I can't remember. Should show up pretty soon here, though, I would think. There we go. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Oh, yeah, the biome switch. So this is the warped. Is it warped? Does it say? Warp forest. That's what it's called. Okay. This is the warp forest, the blue biome. With the warped netherwort, right? Oh, there's no tool for it? That I didn't expect. I thought there was a tool for it. Might be getting added still. This doesn't craft anything. So I know a fair bit about this update, but not everything. So I'm kind of exploring it a bit today. Okay, so it turns out that was a very tiny section of the new terrain. So I flew around for a bit, and I think now I've found where it actually really begins in our world here. So this is what the chunk border looks like. So you can see the terrain matches, like it's the same height on this side and this side. There's no like big wall or anything. So it's like exactly the same Nether terrain, it's just skinned differently. And yeah, so these are the new trees. What are they called? We gotta get used to all these new names now. Warp stem. This is like a wood, you can turn into planks and stuff, which is cool. I've heard it's fireproof. We'll test that out maybe later. What's this thing? Crimson roots. You know, I don't think I've seen that before even. Or I never noticed that. I know there's a vine and I know there's the mushrooms and this stuff, but I've never noticed the roots in all the videos I've seen. Alright. Yeah, these are the two different shrooms. So we got the crimson fungi, that grows the red trees, and the warp fungi, the blue one here, grows these blue trees when you bone meal them. And inside of these, there's a new type of lamp as well. What's it called? Oh, you can harvest it with an axe? Shroom lights. Looks like, you know, I thought they only generated like one inside, but it looks like there's a lot inside some of these. Because this one had like 10 inside. I don't know if that's because a bunch of trees merged, but okay, interesting. Interesting. Let's try do some digging here. So look over here. Like this ground is different than this. Are they the same? No, okay, that's one of the tree blocks, isn't it? Is that in the ground in places? Yeah, over here too. Okay, so they mix it into the ground a bit to give it a bit more texture. Yeah, so this update adds a whole bunch of new sounds to the game as well, like block placing and breaking sounds. That sounds pretty crisp. This is like squishy though. And both with like the new blocks and some of the old ones as well. So like planks, these are the same as normal planks. Nothing exciting about that. But the new wood is really weird. Listen to this. It's like kind of squeaky and it kind of sounds like you're kicking pebbles or something, or you got a rock in your shoe. It's a bit weird. The shroom light sounds amazing. Kind of echoes when you place it a bit, like, or reverberates. Oh, I think that's the same sound as this stuff. The Nylium? Is that what it's called? Nylium, yeah. Or that's what I'm going to call it. Mycelium and Nylium. They're kind of pairs, I guess. Yeah, this stuff sounds kind of firm, but it's also got a softness to it, like you are walking on a fungus or something. Or fungi. The netherrack sound is very weird now. Listen to this. It's like I'm hearing voices at the end of the walking sound. I don't know if it's just me. And then this tree stuff is like a little bit softer. It's almost like walking on sand. Oops. But it's also a bit squishy. You know, it sounds pretty good. I like it. Let's do a couple more tests here. So we can silk touch this stuff for sure. Can we, if we fortunate, do we just get netherrack? No, we get it as well. Okay, so you always get that stuff no matter if you silk touch it or not. I brought over some goodies with us as well to test out some things. So I believe you can spread this to the netherrack if you bone meal it. It'll go down a step. Even. Does it go down 2? Probably not. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, okay. Okay. Does it go diagonal? I kind of doubt it, but we'll try it. Oh, it does! Oh, it's a good thing we tried it. Okay. That's neat. And then when you harvest it, let's double check we get it. Yeah, we do. Let's see. I want to check out this crimson root stuff because I actually didn't know about it. Cannot bone meal it. Okay. So it's probably just decorative. But these you can grow, I'm pretty sure, with the bone meal. Oh, you can't place it on the tree blocks, just the mycelium. Not mycelium. Oh, I'm going to do that a lot, aren't I? It's Nylium. Alright, can we grow it? Yeah, so this is the red tree. And these will generate with the vines on them even. Which is pretty cool. They also will generate the shroomite stuff. Shroomlight, not shroomite. And this is just netherwort blocks. So there's an easy way to farm netherwort now, like tons of it all at once. Because you can... Oh, did they change it? You used to... Or is that something only you can do in modded? You can uncompress this in modded for sure. Just maybe not in vanilla. I've been playing too much modded, maybe. Unless they made it so you can't anymore. And I'm going crazy. Okay. Crimson stem. So you get a different kind of wood with it. Let's listen to sounds. Probably the same sound. Same sound, okay. And you get this kind of maroon colored wood. It actually looks pretty good. I like that stuff a lot. The blue is cool too, but it's like really weird, right? It's gonna be hard to use that in builds, I think. Although it probably looks good with spruce wood and stuff too. I don't know. It's gonna be fun trying out this new stuff in builds. Oh man, we gotta move a little quicker here. We're like 10 minutes into the episode already. We got a bunch of biomes to see here still. But yeah, this one's pretty cool. I like it a lot. Like having the blue mixed with the red, it just looks so good, right? It's also important to note we have only endermen spawning in this biome, so no pigmen. I haven't seen any gas spawn in it. Let's go ahead and chug a night vision here. Oh, that makes it a lot easier to see, actually. So one comment I would like to make, maybe, like one improvement I would like to see. The biome, like the ground looks pretty full. I think that guy walked in from the old section, by the way. But like underneath the netherrack is kind of plain. I would like to see some plant growing underneath the netherrack. Especially like if you look at the roof, it's really empty still. If there were more vines and growths on the ceiling, it would look a lot better, I think. But definitely huge improvement as is. Let's go look for the other ones here now. A lot of the same moment, they don't actually transition specifically, but wow, yeah, this keeps going, doesn't it? New area here is a level 4 down. Etho smacked his face into my wow, I heard it. Oh, I died, it's gonna suck. I gotta be careful. It'll never find spawn again. Wow, I am surprised just how much in the same bottom there is. It does not transition quickly at all. And we're going to turn the hostile creature sound all the way down to 1. Because we are now in the Soul Sand Valley, guys, which only spawns gas. Which is pretty interesting. Oh, and does he get Enderman? No, the Enderman's from the warped one. I should have brought my bow or something. Get out of here. Let's see if the fire goes out on that, actually. We'll let it sit there. Yeah, this is basalt, guys. Kinda, I really like the texture, like on the top part of it. It's got like this circle-ish mixture. Actually, the sides don't look bad either, do they? It's kind of like a scales or bark sort of thing. We can break it with a pick, not with the axe or the shovel. And this has no crafting uses as of right now, I believe. Let's just double check. Yeah, nothing. Nothing. Just for decoration. So it kind of like forms from the ceiling and it looks like it's pouring down. Oh, it's so cool. The fire turns blue when it hits the new soul sand. What's it called? Soul soil. Aha. So you can't mine it with the shovel, not yet. Not with the pick, not with the axe. So I'm guessing they're going to implement that before the final release. Probably be able to get it with the shovel, if I was to guess. How deep does this basalt go, like where it drips? It's just one layer thick, I guess. Okay, let's try plant the warp fungi. You can plant it on the soul soil. And you grow it. We're going to be able to grow it, guys. We weren't able to grow it. Why is it? Is it because it doesn't have enough space? Because I'm a bad gardener? Is that what's happening? Or what is this? What is the reason? Let's try... Maybe it needs light? Kind of doubt it needs light. I can't place torches on soul sand? Wait, has that always been a thing? I don't think that's always been a thing, has it? Maybe it has. I don't use soul sand very much. I'm starting to realize I don't know this game as well as I thought I did. Something about this update's bringing out a lot of questions in me. No! Leave me alone! I can't get it to grow. I don't think you can grow it on the soul soil. Let's get a bit further into this nasty thing. Okay, so we got some structures in the biome as well. Bone blocks. Which got a new sound, by the way. Oh yeah, and skeletons spawn in here. I forgot about that. Skeletons and gas. Your two favorite mobs in the game. Definitely not annoying at all. Let's get out of here. The further you get into this thing, the more annoying it gets. Now it's like only gas and skeletons. If you're by a warped forest, you'll get a few endermen that'll pick up the mob cap, but now it's just like a nightmare. Oh. Make it stop. Oh, hey, there's an enderman in here. I don't think you teleported in. Okay, maybe endermen spawn here too, or unless this is a different biome. Soul Sand Valley still. Huh. Oh man, I'm getting pummeled. How's my armor doing? We're doing okay. We gotta get out of here, guys. This is driving me nuts. Okay, so blue fire does hurt you, by the way. This is an easy way to get bone blocks now. Like, I know we had the fossils before, but like, those were underground, right? Now we actually have a way to get them above ground that are pretty frequent. This is gonna be the worst biome for sure. Like, I can't stand it in here. It's a cool biome. I love the blue fire. But the mobs, guys, it's brutal. In survival, it's bad. Yeah, so you can place torches on the soul soil, it looks like. It's important to note it doesn't slow you down like soul sand, or slow sand as us OG players like to call it. It does have a drop down to it as well. So this is a full block in height. Okay, I'm out of here. We gotta go see the other biome. The Crimson Forest. 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 Thy Crimson Forest. The Crimson Forest. Yeah, so I think out of the 3 biomes that got introduced, the Crimson Forest is probably my favorite. It's very similar to the Warp Forest, though, honestly. It's just different colors, right? But I do think the wood, like the red wood here, is better than the blue wood. Like, I love how that looks. It's so cool. We have the vines here, and these are amazing. I'm going to be using these, like, in the overworld a lot, too, I think. Because they look really good. They grow on their own. Like, if you just leave them, they grow. I think up to 20-some blocks. Can we bone meal them, actually? Let's check that out. I'm going to have to investigate them a little further. But yeah, these things... Oh, I can't bone meal? Can't bone meal them, really? I thought we would have been able to. I think when you harvest them... Oh, it only gets 1 block, but if you break the top one, it gets them all. Okay. Does it drop them all, though? Let's check that out. So we got weeping vines. That's what they're called. So if we break this block, there's 1, 2, 3 below it. So we should get 4, right? We got 4. Okay, so it does collect all of them if you harvest from the top. That's cool. I wanted to show you this, though. Let's go back to the... I'm going to forget it again. Soul Sand Valley. Getting used to all the names. So the basalt, by the way, it does, like, it can drip a long ways. Like, it goes all the way from there down. And when it hits the lava, it actually spreads out on the lava. It doesn't, like, just go like a single 1x1 pillar down into it, you know? It actually settles on the lava, which is pretty neat. Yeah, so check it out. In the Crimson Forest, we do get zombie pigman spawns. And I don't know if it's me not being observant or what, but have they always had loincloths? Or is that new? I just finally noticed it today. I don't know if that's been in the game for a while. But yeah, these are the new guys over here. These are the Hoglins. Brand new mob that only spawns in the Crimson Forest. I think they're supposed to be aggressive eventually, if I understand that right. But right now, they're just glitched out. They're weird. Their hitbox is smaller than it should be. What? How do we do that again? F3B? Hitbox is shown. Look how tiny that thing is. Same size as a pig one. So they're a little glitched out. If you hit them, their feet fly like crazy right now. They don't fight back. They don't really do anything. If you kill them, right now they're dropping zombie flesh. It would be cool if they got a unique drop or something, but for right now, that's what it is. But yeah, look at this place. It's pretty nice. So we mostly have the red fungi in the red forest, but we do have some of the blue ones scattered in, kind of the inverse of the warp forest. And you guys might find this funny. This kind of blew me away just now. I never go exploring in the Nether, right? Because like I got it all pre-generated and stuff. I haven't seen ravines before until today. They got added in a while ago though, like in 1.13. And I just I think I've seen tiny ones, but I've never seen anything like this. Like a big giant ravine cut out is new for me. So I thought this was kind of neat actually. We got, is that them? No, that's basalt. There is a new ore in the game as well, the Netherite, with new armor, new tools, better than diamond. And I would like to try to get a set of that. Apparently it doesn't spawn exposed to the air though. So if you want it, you have to hunt it down, and only like 4 of them spawn per chunk, like from ground to the ceiling in a 16 by 16 area. I think only 4 will spawn in there. So it's extremely rare, and since you can't see it, you're gonna have a hard time finding it. I'm just looking on the walls to see if the ravine would cut it and make it exposed, but I'm not seeing any. Yeah. Even if it did, like, you'd have to still get pretty lucky with that. So I would like to try get some of that. The cool thing about it is it's blast proof, and I think Mojang did that on purpose. Like, I think they had something in mind. I honestly think like the best way of getting it is going to be with TNT. You're gonna have to be careful if you do it though, because like we got the hidden lava pockets all over the place. You might be setting up your TNT and then it suddenly catches fire. But like Netherrack has a very low blast resistance, so TNT works pretty good in the Nether. And we're gonna just blow it a chunk here and see if we get lucky. I still think it's gonna be hard to find, even with the TNT though. This stuff is so stinking rare. All right, let's do 2 stacks and just see what happens. Maybe we'll run it down here. Yeah, I like how it's blast resistant. That's a really cool feature. And you can move it with pistons, so it's a blast resistant block that can be moved, which is brand new. That's gonna be big in the game, I think. Okay, let's do it here. Let's get our flint and steel. Let's get another night vision going. I actually like that a lot here. I think that's the last one I brought. Flint and steel. I have been trying shears on stuff too, and it's not really doing anything special. I'm scared. Run away. Oh, that's... Okay, we're alive. Whew. Oh, got some nether quartz. Only problem is the lava pockets. Man, I hate lava pockets so much. They're gonna make such a mess if you use a TNT. Alright, let's see if anything got exposed with that. Like, I'm pretty sure that's gonna be the way to do it. Otherwise, you gotta spend so much time mining. Like, it would be in the middle of the air most likely if it did work, but yeah, I don't see any. I'm gonna do a few more blasts and see if I get lucky with it. Looking like a no. I'm gonna go a little lower. Oh, wait a minute. What is that? Is that basalt? Basalt's gonna be tricking me the whole time, I think. No, that's one! We found one! It didn't really fully expose it, but yeah, that's it, right? Let's double check the blast resistance on this thing. Yeah, if a TNT was to hit it, it wouldn't blow it up. Yeah, that's our first netherite, guys. The very first one. Oh my goodness, look at this. New recipe. I'm gonna frame it. I'm gonna take special care of it. Ancient debris. So you gotta smelt it and then it turns into netherite. Not seeing any. Woo! Oh, we blasted through. And nothing. The thing about it though is it's like a brownish color and it looks like soul sand a lot of times or basalt, so it's really, really not easy to spot. Did you see it? There is one. We actually got another one. It's up over there. So that's pretty cool. The TNT is working not too bad. Not too bad. Because it's blast proof though, like if TNT does hit it, it kind of shields the blocks near it, I think. So it might make it hard to... Like it might not get exposed a lot of the times to the air. It might just be on the surface. I want to make sure I don't lose it here. Number 2. Uh-oh. Run! Oh, no! No! I got no idea where that was. No clue. Oh, that's stupid. Yes. Don't set up TNT in the Soul Sand Valley, whatever you do. Dang it. Ah. Is there any way I can figure out where that was? Any way at all? I had 2 on me, and they're going to be gone forever. Actually, no, all my stuff blew up, right? Like, there's no way even the stuff in the shulker boxes, I think. Dang. No! Oh, it's a horrible, horrible way to end it. Anyways, hope you all enjoyed. I'm out of here. No, I'll do the comment of the day. I'm a little butthurt right now, though. That was one of my worst deaths ever. Yeah, it's going to take me a while to recover from that one. Gotta get all my tools back. We lost 2 netherite. Lost my trident. My beautiful trident. It wasn't our first trident, though, thankfully. I should probably put that in a special place. We lost our first netherite, though. That is for sure. Let's do a comment of the day. Let's take our mind off of it. So, oh yeah, actually, wait a second. So, I was planning on crafting a set of netherite armor and playing around with it. Not gonna happen now this episode, but I did want to mention something. I feel very strongly about this. And sometimes things I say actually reach the Mojang team. Colored beacons, you know, it took I think a couple years and probably a few other people to mention it to them, but eventually we got colored beacons. And a few other things worked that way as well. So I'm gonna really push my case on this, and I want you guys to push Mojang on it as well. They need to make the netherite armor dyeable, like the leather armor can be dyed. Like, I felt this way very strongly about them doing it with diamond armor as well, but it didn't really make sense with diamond armor, because diamond armor is blue, right? It doesn't look good with a lot of other colors. Also, diamond is a real-world material, and we kind of don't associate dyeing with diamonds. But netherite is their own made-up material. It can have whatever properties they want, right? It could be dyeable. And it's gray, so it works like with every color in the world, right? And if they could add some way of like adding symbols or different textures, like customizable different textures to the armor, oh, even better. And that would be what gets colored. Amazing. People pay big money in video games to customize their avatars. It's a no-brainer. Mojang need to do it with the netherite armor because late game Minecraft, that's what everyone's going to be wearing from now on. It would be a real shame if it's just gray and forever gray and can't be customized. That's my case. That's what I'm putting out there. Hopefully you guys can get the Mojang. Oh, Etho! And your insistence on pure vanilla. Data packs for easy dispenser crafting, they make everything easier. So last episode I mentioned they really need to change the dispenser recipe. Somebody, I couldn't find the comment on it, but somebody had a great suggestion. They just need to change it to... I always forget which way to do it. It's like that, right? Something like that. If they did that, use a dropper, 3 sticks and 3 string, then you don't have to worry about like doing it one at a time. You can do stacks at a time this way, and it's the same exact amount of materials in the dispenser recipe. So I think that's the solution. They should just change the dispenser recipe to that. Problem solved. As far as like keeping things vanilla, still planning on keeping things vanilla. No data packs ever in this series. And the only other rule is I'm not allowed to use dupes even if they are vanilla. And I'm going to try to stick to that one as well. Oh, and just to clarify, I didn't word that the best. Like I said, people pay big money for customizing their avatar, and Mojang need to get on that. I don't mean like Mojang should charge people for it. I think it should be free. I'm just trying to make the point that it's something people really want, to the extent that in a lot of games, they're willing to pay money for customizing their avatar, even. So, like, it's something people really want. Mojang should make avatars more customizable. We have our skins, which is great, but they get covered up by the armor most of the time, right? So, yeah. Hope you all enjoyed today's episode. Thank you for watching. Until next time, take care. Have a good one. Bye-bye.